When you're first getting into fitness, weightlifting, and bodybuilding, everyone tells you about progressive overload, calories in, calories out, which exercise to do, which ones not to do. But I almost never see anyone talk about the hardest part about the gym, which is doing it by yourself. I think about some of the most enjoyable gym sessions I've had, and they've almost always been when I had a training partner back in high school or when I spent a month living with one of my closest friends and training with him. And every gym session, we not only had fun, but we were able to push ourselves further than we ever could by ourselves, which it also helped to make each session just more productive. And when I train by myself, I know that there's sets where I could have done a few more reps, knowing like that if I was lifting with a friend or a training partner, I would have done them. And there's days when I don't feel like going to the gym, but I know that my friends and we would have motivated each other if we were training together. And the overall point that I'm making with this video is that not only will the gym be more enjoyable with someone else, but it will be far more productive because it's so much easier to push yourself when someone's motivating you, or especially when you're competing to outlift each other, and even when you're assisting each other by spotting or doing forced assisted reps. And I think once you have the basics of the gym learned, the most important thing you can do to increase your progress is finding that right person or people to train with. Because it's not as cool as it seems to be like that lone wolf. Most times it puts you at a disadvantage, anyways. You don't get a spotter, you don't get someone to help you with forced reps. And if you're someone like me who likes watching lifts on camera, you don't get a cameraman to help you record sets. And yes, I know tripods exist, but I don't want to be the guy who drags a tripod around in the gym. And so recently, I've been trying to line up schedules with my brother to lift with him. But regardless, I just switched to a new gym, so I'm currently trying to find people who go to the gym around the same time I do to see if I can like nab a new training partner. But just trust me when I say that your gym experience will be better when you have the right person or people. So I'll give you some action steps right now that you can do to make sure that you can find someone to train with. So first, if you have friends, classmates, or coworkers that you already talk about fitness with, just go and ask them and see if they want to go and train with you. Like that's the easiest way. They're already kind of like a warm approach since if you guys are already talking about fitness. But if you don't have friends like that, see if you have siblings or family members that would want to go to the gym with you if they already are. I've lifted with my dad several times. Plus, since he's like pretty new, I've taught him how to perform some exercise, and I've helped him with his diet as well to lose weight. So sometimes it even helps you to go with a beginner because you can actually push them and teach them. And because when you teach people, you relearn and reinforce things that you might have forgotten or things you need to brush up on. So like especially with form, I find that when I'm teaching people like how to squat or how to deadlift, it really helps me relearn and refocus and helps me learn more and understand more what I'm actually doing myself in the gym. But regardless, if you don't have any friends, colleagues, or family members, your best bet is to just go find someone in the gym that goes to the gym around the same time as you and they're around your age. And I don't want to have to teach you social skills, so just don't be a complete NPC. Try to be genuinely friendly and make some actual decent conversations before you go and just ask someone to be a training partner. But hopefully, you should know that already. So if you're not already training with someone else at all, I highly advise you to do that because it's just going to improve everything about the gym. But if you absolutely have nobody, you can always have me as your digital training partner. And if you're really interested, you can join my one-on-one coaching where you can click the top link in the description. And if you want to hop on a call or just chat with me, go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram. That's also in the description.